What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you my process of building these little toddler picnic tables. They're real nice for kids. I'd say up to like 6 years old, somewhere around there. It's a real simple project. As long as you got a hacksaw and a tape measure, you can probably do this. Start off with some 1x4 material, and I'll show you all the way process of how I finish them. Let's do it. So we're going to start by just looking everything over, make sure there's no staples sticking out. They're going to tear up our blades. And we're going to throw it through the planer. We're not looking to take a bunch of material off here. We're looking to make everything uniform and help out a little bit with the sanding towards the end of it. Now we're going to go through and sort these pieces. We're trying to get the best pieces for the top, and then we'll go for the seats, and then for the side supports, and then legs, and then obviously the bottom supports. Now we've got the miter saw station. We're going to set up a stop, try to make as much of these repetitive cuts as consistent as possible. For the 2x2 supports that hold the top together, I normally just take a 2x4, rip it down the center, and then take 1.5 inches from either side of that. Now we're going to separate and figure out what we want as the top, the seats, and then for the uprights. We're going to try to find a side that we want to face out, a show side, and then we're going to mark off where we want to put our chamfers on for the edges. Here we're just on the belt sander. We're going to take those chamfers and round them off a bit. Over on the router table, we're going to take a 1/4 inch round over bit, and we're just going to smooth out the edges. I think it makes it a lot safer for the kids, and I think it makes it look a whole lot better too. Here we're just going to go through and mark out all the holes for the locations of the screws so we can pre-drill them. Okay, so if you don't have access to a Craig jig, you can just have these screws coming through the top of the table and through the top of the seats. I think they look better and it gets caught on less stuff here using this. Now it's time to do some rough sanding. We just got the random orbital sander with a 120 on it, I believe. Now we're getting into the assembly. We do this in sub-assemblies. We're going to do the benches, then we'll do the top, then we'll do the side supports, and then the actual seats on there. All I'm using is a 1/4 inch pieces of scrap plywood as spacers here. Here's for the final sanding. We're gonna start off with that same 120 grit, and then we'll finish off the top with a 220 or 180, whatever you got. For the finish, I like using this outdoor urethane. I'll put 2 coats on the bottom side, flip it over, and then I'll put 3 coats on the top.